Mark Frazier with knucklejunkies.com here with the winner, Kelly Burch. Nice fight, man.
Oh, thank you. The game plan, it went exactly the way I thought it would. I knew he'd come out strong the first minute or so, but I knew once I got my rhythm going that he couldn't keep up. I'm in the best shape I've ever been in my whole life. I got great partners. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I was ready for that fight. Hometown, you can't lose.
Yeah, hometown guy, man. It must feel good in front of the hometown fans.
Oh, absolutely. I've got to fight in Farmington a few times as a younger fighter. I was 18 the first couple of times I fought, and I got to do it here. But now I'm a matured fighter. I've got 16 fights now. I'm making the pro jump my next fight, June 24th, making my debut. In my opinion, it's long overdue, but a lot of people's opinion, they didn't think I was ready for it, but I know I am.
Awesome, man. You looked ready in that second round there. You caught him with a stiff right and then flattened him out on the ground and went to work.
Yeah, I had, the best coaches you can get in my corner. Joe Warden and Kyle Watson. You can't get any better coaches than that. Kyle told me to stay composed the whole fight, and Joe was right there with him saying the same thing. I knew he was going to come out hard, and I knew once he was tired in that second round, that right hand was going to be there. Kyle said, hit him with that right and you take him down. I rocked him with that right, and I didn't really have to force anything. He came to me. So, yeah, the game plan worked perfectly, guys. I can't explain that enough. It was awesome.
Here with Damian Newman, Southside Fight Club, winner tonight over Will Alfaro.
I knew that he really, really, really liked arm bars, so I tried to stay away from that, try to keep my elbows in. He ended up tricking me, which I wasn't suspecting. He baited me to block the arm bar and set up a triangle in the third round, and he did it pretty good. It kept me in there for, I think, about 2 minutes of the fight.
Yeah, it looks like you had him at the end of the first round there with a choke. And
Second round.
Second round? Second
round, man. I had him. I sunk in my forearm under his throat twice. I thought the second time, I really thought, since he blocked the first one, I went right back with the left. He blocked it again really good. He peeled my arm down stronger than I thought he was. Once he got my wrist, he really he controlled it pretty well.
Yeah. What's up next for you?
Next will be the faction card at the Shriners Temple before the ending of the Aspire tournament, 135 tournament, against Fierce Taylor.
Mark Frazier here with Knuckle Junkies, here with the victorious Andrew Sanchez. Great fight out there tonight, man. Tell us what you knew about your opponent coming into the fight.
I didn't know too much. I knew he was from Canada, blue belt in jiu-jitsu, good kickboxing, no wrestling. So I exploited his weakness with no wrestling, obviously. But gassed out, a little bit overtrained, just held him there. So I'm not proud of that win at all. I wanted to finish him, but the win's a win.
Win's a win, man. Looks like you executed your game plan perfectly out there.
Yeah. Like I said, I wanted to finish. I just fell back in my wrestling, I wanted to finish with a choke or ground and pound. Didn't do it. Gassed out, so definitely going to work on my conditioning, obviously.
Handing him his first loss here in Farmington. What's next for you?
First pro fight, June 23rd. So
Going pro?
Going pro, yeah.
Mark Frazier here, Knuckle Junkies, here with a victorious Tom Baker over a tough Build-A-Wire. Kind of take us through the fight there and what happened.
Came with the game plan. Bill's got heavy hands. I've seen him tear through 3 guys with 2s and uppercuts, and I was just like, I wanted to stand, but my coaching staff's like, you get the W, you don't stand with a guy that has that kind of power. So I followed the game plan, engaged, took him down, controlled the fight on top for 3 rounds. Yeah,
your conditioning looked in good shape out there. Took a couple of tough blows from him in the second round and then went to work on him on the ground.
I trained with some heavy-handed guys, so getting hit, I know it's one of those things they say you can't train, but when you get used to it, he hit me good with a straight 2. I took the takedown. In the third, he actually clocked me really hard on the bottom. He generated a lot of power with it. I think he's swelled my lip a little bit with it. Tough dude, and that's the type of fight you game plan and you don't go in and brawl with.
Yeah. What's next for Tom Baker?
Hopefully they're going to find me a 185. I've been trying to find an excuse not to stay fat and happy, to get skinny and angry. And as soon as I can find a quality 185er, that's my next step.
You were involved in Fight of the Year last December. Take us through that and how'd that go?
That was a 5-round war with Tony Saunders. I'm going to be honest, I hit that kid with absolutely everything I had for 3 rounds. I couldn't stop him. He took a lot of hits, a lot of knees to the head. That was a full match, knees, everything. And dude just kept coming forward. And in the 5th round, he overwhelmed me. His cardio was better. He had more heart that day.
It was a stand-up war?
First 2 rounds, I took him down, finished out pretty well. And then in the 3rd round, I won it with a couple head kicks. And then in the 4th, he came out like first 3 rounds didn't even happen. And I was gassed out.
rematch maybe with that guy?
He wants to meet me at 185. We actually, he's a really nice guy. Him and Bill, like a lot of people think this sport's all about hating your opponent.
Yeah.
Me and Bill have been laughing about this fight coming up for a month. Right after me and Tony fought, he's been coming down to the gym and training. And I told him, I'm like, I'll match you again by 85. I can't be putting up that kind of weight.
Yeah, what do you walk around at?
Like 202, 203.
You got to drop about 20 pounds.
Yeah, but it's going to be a water cut. It really comes down to, because we're affiliated with Rodrigo, Vahi Jiu-Jitsu, and all the really quality 85ers are out of his and Mike Rogers' camp, so kind of finding a quality 85er is actually a little bit harder than people would think in the area.
Then the 205 weighted?
Well, 205 is stacked full of tough guys. Bill's a great example. Tony was a great example. Brandon Cronin. I mean, there's a list and a half of 205ers that they're just studs, so I've been like, well, I'll stay up here and fight them.
Get your St. Louis MMA fix at knucklejunkies.com.